Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video I'll be playing with some more affordable makeup products. And the first palette I went in with is by NYX Cosmetics and it's the Ultimate Warm Neutrals palette. And I'm using this light shade and I'm just going to blend it all over in my crease. And this will be my transition shade. The other palette that I will be playing with doesn't really have a light neutral shade, so I wanted to use this palette first just to kind of warm up my crease a little bit. And the brush that I'm using is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Then I'm going to use the NYX In Your Element shadow palette in the color Fire. And I'm going in with this orangey peachy shade. And I'm going to blend it in my crease as well. And I'm just going to blend it back and forth and I'm slowly building it up. I went back a few times with this brush and this eyeshadow color just to kind of make it more intense. But because it's quite a dark shade, I didn't want it to go in with too much product straight away. I just really like to build it up. Then I'm going in with this more reddish orangey shade. It's not really red, it's more like a coral red, I guess. And I'm first going to press this in my outer V using a Sigma E25 brush. And then I'm going to pick my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush and I'm going to blend this more in my crease. So first I press most product in my crease area and then I'm going to blend it out once there isn't as much product on my brush anymore. Then I'm going to take this burgundy shade from that same palette and I'm taking that Sigma A25 brush again and I'm first pressing this in my outer V and then I'm going to blend it more towards my crease. So I really wanted my crease to be as smoky, burgundy, reddish as possible. So I went back a few times with my brush into this eyeshadow to really build it up, make it more dark. But like always, I kind of start with using not too much product in order to still kind of make it possible to blend out. Then I'm going back in with the NYX Warm Neutrals palette, taking that lightest matte shade, and I'm applying a little bit of that underneath my brow bone just to make the transition from my crease towards my brow a little bit more smooth because it has quite some harsh ends. Then I'm going to use this theBalm Meet Matte Trimony palette, and I'm only using this palette because I needed a black eyeshadow. So if you have any black eyeshadow, just use whatever you have at home. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of this in my outer V just because I wanted it to be even more dark. Now I'm going to use this NYX HD Concealer and it's in the lightest shade. And I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid to create a cut crease effect. When I'm done with my crease, I'm going to use this Love You So MOCHI Sleek and Chic palette from NYX. And I'm going to use this very light pink shade and I'm going to apply a little bit of that on the inner corner of my eyelid using a MAC 242 brush. Then next to that, I'm going to take that NYX palette again, which I used at the beginning. And I'm going to use this bronzy orangey shade, applying this in the middle part of my eyelid, using that same MAC 242 brush again. And I really wanted to use this palette as much as possible, but just because I wanted to give it a little bit of a different twist, I also included those other palettes. Now I'm going to use this green shade, and this also has like a shimmery metallic finish. Going to apply this right next to that orangey shade and kind of softly trying to blend those two into each other. And I know this is like, why are you going in with green? I just felt like I'm doing so many neutral eye looks. I really wanted to give it like a different twist than something that I would normally do. So now I'm going back in with the burgundy eyeshadow using a E25 brush from Sigma, pressing this in my outer V, also kind of on top of that green shade to kind of make it blend into my outer V and my crease. Now I removed the eyeshadow guard. I will put the name in the description bar where you can get them. Now for my eyeliner, I use the Sigma Wicked Gel Eyeliner, which is a very nice, affordable gel eyeliner. And on top of that, I'm going to use the NYX Liquid Eyeliner, which I forgot to take a shot from of the products. But I'm really liking this gel eyeliner. I have it for such a long time and I never really, maybe I used it once, I don't really remember. but I saw a makeup artist on Instagram using it and I was like, why is that person so in love with this eyeliner? I really need to try it again. And yeah, it's really nice. It really covers up the skin. Sometimes when you apply liquid liner, you can see some spots of skin showing through, and this one really sealed everything, so that's nice. Then I'm going back in with the NYX HD Concealer, and I'm going to apply a little bit of this right underneath my eyeliner. I know I used a eyeshadow guard, which leaves me with a very sharp line already, but I feel like with concealer it makes it look even more sharp and clean. And yeah, I always like to do this, but of course it's optional. But I guess I'm just a perfectionist. I want everything to be as sharp as possible. Then I'm going back in with the palette using the Burgundy eyeshadow, and I'm going to blend this all the way underneath my lower lash line using a pencil brush. And then to blend it out a little bit more, I took my Morphe M506 brush, and I'm just going to keep blending back and forth. Now for underneath my lower lash line, I'm going back in with the theBalm Meet Matte Trimony eye palette, applying a little bit of that black eyeshadow like right underneath the lower lash line around the outer V area, to kind of connect my eyeliner with my lower lash line, because every time I do like a black eyeliner, I always like to kind of connect it with some black eyeshadow, so there's not like a gap between the lower lash line and the eyeliner. Now I'm going back in with the Love You So MOCHI eye palette, using that light pink shade again, which I also used on my eyelid, and I'm going to apply a little bit of this underneath my lower lash line and applying a bit more in my inner corner to give it more of a bright effect. So I know I'm using a lot of palettes in this video, I really hope you don't mind, but I just wanted to do something more affordable, and yeah, it just turned out this way. Now for my lashes, I'm going to use these Bokai Beauty Angel lashes. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right. This is a lash style from a friend of mine, which is called Jacob. I will put his Instagram and his website all down in the description bar. I'm so proud of him that he starts his own lash line. I think it's really pretty. So this is the style Angel that I'm wearing, and it's so dramatic. So if you like dramatic lashes, make sure to check out his website. I'm so proud of you if you're watching this. I love it. So I used the NYX Worth the Hype mascara, and then here you have the end result. I really hope you like how it turned out. I really wanted to do something different and use shades that I would normally not use. So that's why I went in with the green, just to give it a different twist. So yeah, I really hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!